Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So let's go. Let's go. So we have talked about this cornerstone, this foundational stone that God has laid. Now, in Psalm 62, verse 8, so as soon as he says, He is my rock of unyielding strength and impenetrable hardness, and my refuge is in God, he says, trust in, lean on, rely on, and have confidence in Him at all times, you people. Now, I'm going to take today, maybe tomorrow, we're going to dig into this a little bit. The Amplified, which I love, that's what I read from, the Amplified Classic, breaks down trust or faith all in the New Testament. Every time it says have faith or trust in or believe, it amplifies it, of course, because that's what the Amplified Bible does, is it breaks it down, gives you more definition and understanding. But it's not just trust in, because the King James says trust in Him at all times. But the Amplified tells us trust in, lean on, rely on, and have confidence in Him at all times. So when I've been reading that and then studying, and we found that verse in Isaiah, and that's exactly what it says. It says, so God says, I'm laying this in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tested stone, a precious cornerstone of a sure foundation. He who believes in, trusts in, relies on, and adheres to that stone will not be ashamed. So that believes in, trusts in, relies on, and adheres to. You know what adheres to? Adheres to stuck. I don't listen. So Natalie's wedding is this coming up weekend, and she keeps asking Dustin and I, what song we want to come into the reception in, what song we want to dance into. First of all, if it's not Daniel Tiger or Elevation Worship or Maverick City or a hymn, I probably don't know it. So, anyway, this is total rabbit trail. But I'm reading this adheres to, and all I can think of, stuck like glue. You and me, baby, we're stuck like glue. I don't know who sings that. It's got to be years and years old. But that's what it's talking about, that I'm stuck like glue to Jesus. I adhere to Him. Wherever He goes, I go. Whatever He does, I do. I'm following. If we adhere to rules, we follow the rules, we do what they tell us to do. But I like the analogy of being stuck, that it adheres to a surface. Not to be separated and not to be pulled apart. And when we trust in, rely on, and adhere to Him, that sure foundation, that cornerstone, a stone that has been tested. It says, those of us who believe in, trust in, rely on, and adhere to that stone will not be ashamed or give way. And that's one big thing that we talked about last week, is the shame of it not coming through, or being ashamed or being shamed because of something that we've stood by something, and then there's reproach because we didn't keep our word, or what we said wasn't going to happen, or but God's not like that. God is not like that. And the cornerstone is that first stone. It is the one upon which everything else is set. And so Jesus as the cornerstone is plumb. That means it's straight, it's level, and it's sure. And so going back to the word adhere, is if we're stuck to Jesus, or if we're stuck to a surface. When we build our lives upon His word and upon Jesus as the cornerstone, when we are adhered to Him, then we're going to be in a place of rest where we can know that our salvation rests with God, that it is firmly fixed and supported, and that the rock that we're founded on, the rock that we're stuck to, has unyielding strength and impenetrable hardness. And He is a cornerstone that will not shift. All right, we'll pick up here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.